For NBA basketball. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
So the Houston starting 5. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson, and it's Whitmore in at the 3. Here's Cleveland coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
Houston shooting their first free throws here tonight. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in.
Guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Sengun, the screen. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Whitmore. VanVleet, the pass to Smith. Back to VanVleet. Over Garland. VanVleet misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Big Daddy. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Thompson outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smith no good.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Mitchell, good.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Rockets trail by 3. Timeout called, Houston. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Holiday's checked in for Houston. And the basket by VanVleet.
Well, for a point guard like Fred VanVleet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 3. Smith outside. Back to VanVleet. Outside Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Sengun. Nice D from Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
VanVleet against Garland. Here's Whitmore outside. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. 1:09 left in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Adams finds Tate. Three-pointer. Holiday hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Holiday's over to help. Oh, stolen by Tate. Pass to Shepherd. Takes a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Shepherd. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Big Daddy. Nice D from Thompson. Now here's Tate. Tightly guarded. Timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Rockets trail by 7. So the Rockets 5 now. Jeff Green out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Thompson. And it's Tate in at the 3. The small forward. Pass to Green. Outside Tate. Puts up a 3. Deflected. And they get it back. Thompson fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
My guys, well, Big Daddy in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He had 46 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Holiday passes to Green. And here's Whitmore. Shoots. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Big Daddy. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the wing on the left. Outside Holiday. 1:52 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Whitmore. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Boy, good heads-up basketball from Isaac Okoro. He spots a ready shooter and gets him the basketball.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Mitchell's checked in for Allen. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
And in dunk contest voting, he's 3rd, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Poked loose and stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by Whitmore.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Rockets trail by 13. Şengün, the screen, looking to win the run. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
VanVleet, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Now here's Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer, Van Vliet hits a three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're playing a comeback.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year. Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Cavaliers lead by 10. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Big Daddy in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Mitchell against Thompson. Left side, Whitmore. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Whitmore's got 4 points this quarter.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Big Daddy. Out to Mobley. Oh, deflected. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 16. 5 on the clock. No good from the wing. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. 11-point game. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Big Daddy. The Rockets pull it in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka,
Rockets trail by 11. So the Houston 5 right now. Shepard is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Green in at the 4-man position. Pass to Adams. And here's Tate outside. Drills it from deep.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's Big Daddy. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Big Daddy's got 21.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Now here's Tate. Outside Holiday. Pass to Shepherd. From 15 feet away. Doubled by Strus. Here's Tate. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Number 10, Darius Garland.
One. Minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 10. Tate with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Shepherd. Green. A screen. And it's Shepherd missing. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
The Rockets call timeout. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Number 55, his third, second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Sengun, a screen on Garland. From 8 feet away, Van Vliet misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Outside Whitmore, the 3. And they'll get another chance. The 3. Kept alive. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He drops it from range. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in, and it's Whitmore with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Big Daddy. Banked it in off the glass. Big Daddy's got 25 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 11. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Sengun, a screen on Mitchell. Van Vliet misses. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Big Daddy.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
And Houston has possession. It's a 14-point game. Outside Tate. They need this. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Big Daddy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And the free throw, no good. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Game